Now, moving on, moving to the feature presentation. I don't know if y'all heard, but I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm gonna say it's good. If you didn't hear, Keefe D trial has been pushed back. We thought we was 90 days away. I thought we was 90 days away. But y'all remember when I interviewed Michael Pandelo, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago. They just really got on the case, and it was more expected from me that they would ask for an extension because for them to get the case and have to start trial, and I don't know, I guess it would have been like 5 months to jump into trial. It's going to take a lot of research, a lot of uh, subpoenas, going through a lot of discovery and stuff. So I was almost certain that they were going to get this trial pushed back and ask for more time. But as they stated before, if they had to go in February, that they would have been, ready as much as they could have been. But now they got to August 2026, which is 10 months. You know what I'm saying? It's almost a year. It would be a year from when they got this case to now almost. So I think that it's a good thing for them because now they could really, really dig deep into into this case and all these different theories and present a better argument. You know, maybe Keefe D would probably be start telling the truth about if he was lying, if he was telling the truth, if he was in the car, if he wasn't in the car, if it was a bigger play and he was part of the play, if allegedly Reggie Wright Jr. orchestrated it, you know, it's so much that many of us that who've been following this case for years now, decades, you know, um, if Keefe D is going to just fall on the sword, or is he going to start talking and start giving people up? Is he going to start telling the truth? But let me show you what took place in court yesterday. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, here we go. Still under fair use here.
Delaying the trial for the man accused of orchestrating the A judge delaying the trial for the man accused of orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur. 62-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis accused in the rap icon's shooting death here in Las Vegas. So that judge moved the trial now to next August after Davis's new attorney team said they simply need more time to prepare. Right now, Davis is in prison, serving his sentence for a jail fight. A jury found him guilty for that earlier this year.
So, like I said, in the interview, if you didn't see the interview that I did with Michael Pandulo, you could go on my channel and just put in Michael Pandulo, Choke No Joke. It'll come up, and you'll see, there was I asked them, would they try to push back the date so they can have more time and be prepared, And as you can see, they did, and by the grace of God, the judge granted them that, you know, which, like I said, I feel is probably more in Keefe D favor because if Keefe D is gonna come with his defense because we know he implicated Reggie Wright Jr. in his last interview. Um, let me see if I could pull that interview up. Let me see. And no, this ain't it. Hold on. This is it. Okay. So right here in this video, if many of y'all haven't seen it, we're still under fair use here. KVD has stated that allegedly that Reggie Wright Jr. was a part of the orchestration in the murder of Tupac Shakur, allegedly, right? Uh, let's check this out and then I'll come back.
An ABC News exclusive with the man charged in the 1996 murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Dwayne Davis is speaking from behind bars for the first time. He insists he's not the killer. Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky has the story. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. He's charged in one of the most notorious cold case killings in modern American history. And this morning, the man known as Keefe D is breaking his silence from behind bars.
We ain't meant to survive because it's a setup.
The death of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago became one of the nation's most notorious unsolved murders.
Hey, Keefe, Metro Police, come over here.
Then in 2023, a breakthrough when prosecutors charged this man with ordering the hit, the only person arrested for Shakur's murder, who now tells ABC News authorities have the wrong man.
I'm innocent. I ain't killed nobody, never did ever kill nobody. They don't have no evidence against me. Came and put me in Las Vegas.
61-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis says the night of the murder, September 7th, 1996, he was in Los Angeles, 300 miles from the Las Vegas intersection where Tupac Shakur was gunned down.
Prove that I orchestrated this. You know what I'm saying? Your key witness orchestrated this. They top witness is the lead suspect.
The defense pointing to someone else, Reggie Wright Jr., a former cop and security guard for record mogul Suge Knight, who was driving the car Tupac was in the night he was shot. Wright has denied any involvement and has said, "It bothers me because I was in charge of possibly protecting this young man." And prosecutors say Davis incriminated himself in his 2019 memoir, Compton Street Legend, and in this on-camera interview.
You said the shots came from the back. Who shot Tupac?
The keeper for the code of the streets. It just came from the backseat, bro.
Davis now says his previous admissions connected with the shooting were made under duress and for money, claiming he did not write his own memoir and was fed information by police.
I shouldn't have said nothing. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have said nothing. And I'm innocent, man.
Prosecutors declined to respond directly to Davis's new claims. They say their case is strong and they expect a conviction.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California.
I'm supposed to be out there enjoying my twilight. God got my back, and God will see me through this.
The judge has not yet weighed the defense's claim.
It is this. They top witness is the lead suspect.
The defense pointing to someone else, Reggie Wright Jr., a former cop and security guard for record mogul Suge Knight, who was driving the car Tupac was in the night he was shot. Wright has denied any involvement and has said, "It bothers me because I was in charge of possibly protecting this young man." And prosecutors say Davis incriminated himself in his 2019 memoir, Compton Street Legend, and in this on-camera interview.
You said the shots came from the back. Who shot Tupac?
The keeper for the code of the streets. It just came from the backseat, bro.
Davis now says his previous admissions connected with the shooting were made under duress and for money, claiming he did not write his own memoir and was fed information by police.
And was fed information by police. That I believe more than anything. I believe that more than anything. That he was fed information by police. Now, would that be Greg Caden? Would that be the Alphabet Boys? Would that be Pork Butt himself? That I believe more than anything. Right? Now, the good thing is this. They got more time to connect the dots. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Second, we know that the defense is hip to a lot of the research, a lot of my research, a lot of other people research on YouTube. Because, Michael Pandillo, he stated that, when watching, that they be watching and they are privy to a lot of the information and the dots that's been connected. And not only that, they've been working with RJ Bond, right? So the fact that, they are connected to RJ Bond has just as much, if not more information than, a lot of us that's on YouTube that have been doing some research, because he was connected to Frank Alexander. He also has audio and visual documents from Frank Alexander. He also was around Kevin Hackey, who was the undercover FBI agent that worked at Death Row. So for the defense to be close to RJ Bond, and he was close and working with Kevin Hackey, Frank Alexander, and he got Russell Poole's documents. And we all know what Russell Poole theory was, right? So they got more than enough evidence, more than enough documentation, more than enough theory to go after uh pork butt, right? And build a case. And if KVD is saying pork butt is the one that orchestrated it allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And they got all that documentation between Kevin Hackey, uh, Frank Alexander, Michael Moore. Like they got video of Michael Moore and Frank Alexander talking about pork butt. Uh, they will have access to Russell Poole's files, you know, on the strength of R.J. Barnes. And then R.J. Barnes, if you go watch Tupac Cover Up, which is still now on Netflix, you know, get a chance to see it before it's gone. I mean, not Netflix, excuse me, Tubi. Tupac Cover Up. Tupac Cover Up is basically laying it out that's saying allegedly Reggie Wright Jr. orchestrated the hit allegedly, right? So for them to have all that documentation, right? From video, audio, uh, paperwork, research from over since Russell Poole's been on this case. You know, they got all they got almost a year to comb through all that, and they got a person that you know can sit there and show them, connect the dots for them. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got more time, what I'm gonna do is go back and show y'all all my research over the years. So I'll be uploading, you know, a lot of videos that I've posted before. I'm gonna re-upload those so you can see all the dots that's been connected over the years. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff, you know, that I said back then may be different than how I feel now because over the years, more information came out, more information came out, more information came out. So the more information that comes out, the theory changes and more dots get connected. You know what I'm saying? But now that they got to August, I'm telling you what's going to happen, bro. You're going to see a shift, right? And you're going to see either a lot of people getting subpoenaed, and it might be some more indictments coming down in this case. Because don't think that because Keefe D is locked up, that other people like they can't go pick up pork butt. Just because he's locked up, don't mean that other people can't get indicted and arrested as well. You know what I'm saying? I did that research and I asked questions of people in law enforcement and legal people. And they said, even though Keefe D is locked up, does not mean that they cannot indict pork butt. He can still be indicted in this. And if you notice, he been really quiet lately and they ain't been getting on there talking trash about Keefe D. He hasn't been doing his weekly thing anymore. So things are changing. And when I see that people not acting the way that they've been acting and talking trash like they've been talking trash, that means uh where there's smoke, there's fire. And it's smoking on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? They throwing smoke signals. So we're going to see what happens, right? So now we know 2026 is the date. August 2026 is the date. By that time, I guarantee you, it ain't going to be no more pushback. It is not going to be any more pushback. That's when it's going to really start. Watch what I tell you. It ain't going to be no pushback after that. They going to have all they ducks lined up in a row. And like I told you, that defense, it's not going to be like the former attorney. Right now, they loaded with arsenal. And watch what I tell you. Things are going to change. Watch what I tell you. As the months go on and they get more discovery and more discovery, watch. That boy going to be shaking in his chair because they coming. And if Keefe D is talking about he got some of his information, the police coerced him into it. He was fed information by police. Remember, when he did that joint, he said, man, when they came to me, they just pulled the chart down. And they said, this is what happened. And this is the. And you look at Murder Rap, that joint, you could tell, though, that what he was saying in that is an involuntary statement. They telling him what to say and making him agree. And the reason he agreeing, because they don't call him dirty. So he got to say whatever he got to say, allegedly, so they didn't indict him on that fake proffer. But it's going down, bro. You watch. It is going down. And they are loaded with information. Loaded with information. You know what I'm saying? Watch how the pendulum swings right over to homeboy. Watch what I tell you. But like I said, I'm going to start putting up videos showing y'all everything, all the information that I got over the years, and start playing those videos all over again. And like I said, some of the stuff that I said in the past, you know, has changed, but some of the information is still the same. And now we got a whole year. Let's connect these dots all over again. All right? Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. Oh man, it's going to get crazy, boy. It is about. All right. Hit that like before you go. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you do not miss none of this. You know, like I said, I ain't talking about the other guy no more. That's over. All right. We getting back to business. It is what it is. All right. Choke no joke. You know what it is. I'm out of here.
Oh yeah. My man had to come through and make sure it went through. Y'all niggas is in trouble. Choke no joke. I ain't no joke, the mixtape. We here now. You already know. Let's go. Choke chillin', got away from the building. Ain't shit really changed though, I'm still that villain. I'm making money with rhyme, fuck black on black crime. Beef and money don't mix, like Muslims and swine. I'm talking milk, penicillin, y'all be illin'. Y'all be thinking y'all killers, with your school face grillin'. Kick that bullshit to me, y'all be wet though like Bruce Lee. And Brandon and Hearst on the highway to heaven. Man, you making mad threats and stuck in one section. I'm OBP like Naughty, making connections. Talking under your breath, get you something you don't need. 2 fully loaded Macs, filled up with heat. Nigga, you sweeter than 30 days for a body. Pop shit to these niggas. See me walk by me, but I ain't looking for no beef. I don't eat bologna, but I bring a whole cow. If you run up on me, shiesty. Try me and hype me to peel your wig back like 10 cent icy. Bring it, stop bluffing. I got your threats, they mean nothing. I respond like Bond. I come through, I'm bombing. Playing bodegas, flipping Montega. You tan in the Jacks, I tan in Jamaica. Faker, wouldn't bust if he raped ya. Your chick outblazed her, hit it like Jada. While you blew up a pager, had to breathe like Vader. Your star at war with the lightsaber. I'm here to lyrically tear your rear, nigga, you a spear. I jack you up, now you out of here. Throw me on the 600. Now fucking nigga hum it. Blowing down 8th Ave with a bad bitch blunted. I take it there. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it with no joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Have y'all niggas feeling it like Jay-Z. No joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Bronze King like the LORDFINESSC. And that bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas don't stress me. Oh yeah, and you already know, either war what it is. Choke, no joke, I ain't no joke. The mixtape, we here now. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.